Yeah, man, them straight to the joke. Today's video is most painful car accidents, deaths ever. Let's go crazy.
The donut incident.
A
It was
donut
just another
incident.
midday drive for this 28-year-old man in Ohio. The sky was clear, the roads were stretched out like any other time, and for him, his morning had officially started. The only
Beautiful
thing
day.
left for him to do was to get some breakfast. So he'd stop by a store to grab some donuts and coffee before taking off for
What could
work.
possibly fucking
And
happen,
just
man?
like that, his morning was entirely complete. The man was sipping a coffee in one hand and biting a donut in the other. For him, things really couldn't get any better than this, but somewhere between the first sip and the next bite, everything went sideways. Literally.
You know what would make this day better? Some music. Hey Siri, play some Diddy.
Now playing Demi Lovato.
Alright, bro, come
What?
on,
No.
man. Of all artists, bro. Of all artists, bro chose Diddy. Come on, man. Have you man watched the Diddy documentary, by the way? I'm still watching that shit. Apparently, it's crazy. 50 Cent done his thing. But, broski, what possibly can go wrong with you going to buy a donut and a drink? He's having a lovely day. You can see the weather's perfect. Let's see what happens, man. GG's, man.
Oh, I said play Diddy, like, Puff Daddy?
Now playing Yeet.
Take the fucking piss.
I'll just do it myself.
While eating his donut, it'd slip out of his hands and knock over his coffee.
Oh, fuck. Coffee.
In a panic to stop the spilling, he quickly reached for the beverage to steady it. And just like that, in a
Absolutely.
split second,
Yep.
his car veered left to the opposite lane of traffic.
Yep.
I forgot to mention that this was all occurring in the middle of the highway.
Guys, man, oh my god, that's the most dumbest shit. This guy's an idiot. I don't know if he was right. Let me not talk like I don't know if he was rushing to somewhere, but you should be having a little sip before going to drive. Like that's IQ, man. This was kind of stupid. Let's be honest. A quick bite of the donut, bite it, put it down. What's more important, your life? Yeah, you previously about to crash, or just taking a quick bite and then have some patience. I don't know how long his journey was going through this whole thing, you know what I mean? But come on, man. More ways, more. I know you guys ain't
Extremely
dumb
busy
enough.
Wednesday
like that.
morning.
Come on.
And unfortunately, at 50 to 60 miles per hour, that's all it takes.
I'm
His vehicle
glad.
cut across the lane and slammed head-on into two westbound cars,
Woo!
completely flattening one in the process. The impact was violent enough to leave three vehicles completely mangled and scatter their debris across the field of the road like an explosion.
Oh.
Witnesses said it was chaos. One driver was trapped inside their vehicle with crushed metal pinning them in place.
Oh, shit. No. I can't lie, yeah. Car crashes are lethal, bro. Car crashes can be lethal.
While first responders worked frantically to cut them free.
Oh my
As for the
god.
flattened car, it sat in the ditch with its airbags blown out, windshield shattered, and frame completely crushed. When paramedics arrived at the scene, they worked desperately to extract the victims from the wreckage. They would even try to bring out the body in the flattened vehicle. And to their sheer horror, the victim was still alive.
What? Oh! Nah, you man, this guy's videos are getting crazy day by day. What in the fuck, bro? Oh, man. Come on, bro. That's fucking disgusting.
Crews would immediately transfer both individuals to the University Hospital's Georgia Medical Center.
How the
while
body look
the
like?
immediate
Please,
from
man,
the
be
vehicle.
descriptive.
And to their sheer horror, the victim was still alive. The crews would immediately transfer both individuals to the University Hospital's Georgia Medical Center, while a third refused further treatment. To everyone's total shock, all the victims in this accident survived with no life-threatening injuries.
What?
The man responsible was quickly identified and questioned. His rambunctious craving for donuts and coffee on the highway had turned a quiet Ohio road into a disaster scene. Police instantly cited him on the spot. Sometimes it's not speed.
I don't even know what happens here when these men have their car crashes, right? Obviously, I think insurance deals with it, but over a fucking donut. If I heard this and I was in this incident and I heard my man crashed into me because this guy was eating a bloody donut, yeah, and he spilled coffee, yeah. Bro, we have some personal beef, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're my number one off. Ruined my whole day. It's probably on a weekend. It's 2025, this shit is recent. Probably on a weekend. Yeah? Man's gonna pick up one of the homies, the homies to go out and do something crazy, innit? Film some shit. and I get crashed into because a man ate a bloody donut and spilled coffee, bro. Chill out.
weather, or a drunk driver that causes the
Damn.
crash. Sometimes it can simply just be a donut, so don't drive while distracted. 35.
Nuts.
Honestly, this one was a little too depressing,
Terrible,
so I
oh,
decided
shit.
to take it out. Instead, for this incident, you can just look at this cute rabbit for a bit.
Oh, come on, man. Let's get to the joke. Don't be shook. Need to be quick with these bloody ads, man. These ads get me all the time, bruv. Fuck these ads, man. Hey, where's my mouse?
Hell Train.
Wait, what?
Even cute rabbit.
Seriously, what did he say? Okay, what did he say?
35. Honestly, this one was a little too depressing, so I decided to take it out.
Okay,
Instead,
you know
for
what?
this incident, you can just look at this
I'm
cute
feeling
rabbit.
decent. I'm trying to go on live to this. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to be real, man. Fuck that.
Hell Train. It was the evening rush on February
This
3rd,
is horrifying.
2015 in Valhalla, New York.
Okay.
Commuters boarded the Metro North train that was headed for the suburbs after a long day in Manhattan. At the same time, a 49-year-old mother from Edgemont was behind the wheel of her Mercedes SUV. She had just left work and was cutting through unfamiliar backroads due to an earlier accident on the highway. She approached the Commerce Street crossing, a dangerous grade-level track
Oh
where
my
warning
God.
lights flashed and gates descended. But instead of stopping, as you might have already guessed,
Auntie.
her SUV ended up in the worst place possible, the tracks. Like any other normal person, you'd think that she would reverse her car out of harm's way, right?
What did she do? She
Well,
just stood
you'd
there
be
and
wrong.
panicked.
Instead, she drove forward, accidentally stopping on the rails as the crossing gate came down behind her, pinning her vehicle into one place. She panicked quickly, trying to find an escape, but without a second to react, headlights pierced the dark.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That is the most scary. Oh, bro. You just know it's GG's, man. She's getting launched. Oh. Look at her face as well, man. Look at these eyes. You might know about anime. You know these eyes. You know it's GG's, man. Guys, what are you doing in this moment, man? Well, I don't care about my car about this point. I'm fucking ramming into the thing, bro. I'm ramming into the thing, or it's not even two train tracks where you can just go on one lane. This is just a straight one. You have no choice but to ram into it. If you can't ram into it, you have to get out. But hey, let's not like remove the fact that in this moment people are like they can't think straight. You never know. People say, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, but in that moment, you never know. But you're frozen. It's crazy.
The Metro North train, carrying hundreds of passengers, slammed into her SUV
Oh
with
my God.
catastrophic force. The impact drove the
Oh
5,000-pound
my God.
vehicle nearly 1,000 feet up the tracks
Oh
before
my
ripping it apart. But that's only the beginning of what made this situation so terrible. When the train impacted her car, the rails snapped off the ground and
What?
speared through her SUV,
Oh my God.
right into the train's passengers. These
Oh,
rails shoot
shit.
up from the floor and send fire and sparks exploding onto the passengers.
What?
The first carriage completely erupted into flames as metal debris tore through windows and seats like shrapnel. At the rear of the train, riders only felt a slight bump, but up at the front, it was a pure nightmare. Smoke filled the cars, people screamed, and sections of rail shot through the cabin like burning javelins. People desperately clawed at jammed doors, but the heat was unbearable and too suffocating. The smell of burning seats, fuel, and flesh is all that survivors could remember when trying to escape. The scene was described as
Oh no, GG's, man. This got me feeling some type of way. Oh my God. Man said they got metal poles here going up their faces and shit. And plus it's metal, so it's flipping hot. And it's hot. Oh, that's GG's, man. Good luck with that. That woman. Oh my God. That image is crazy. That image is scarring me right now. Oh.
literal hell on a train. When the fire finally died down, 6 people were gone and 15 others were severely injured.
Oh
The
my
SUV was obliterated,
Yes.
and the train was left mangled and scarred by the flames. This remains the deadliest crash in Metro North Railroad's history. And
Jeez.
the moral is as simple as it is brutal. When you're on the road, always be attentive and learn to react quickly. Most of the time, roads are actually pretty boring.
Man.
And honestly, they don't really have
RIP
crazy things like
everyone,
this
man.
happening all the time. But in the rare case you end up in a situation like this, be prepared and always act fast.
Hey. Fucking advert. Guys, I can't. I'm so speechless. I thought it was the car thing and it was that. It was like it was over with. But nah, man said the people in the train got it as well, bro. Poles right, running right through them. They're burning alive. They can't even escape because the walls is too hot. That's just instant suffering, bro. Oh, what can you do there? Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. Poor management. Let's restart.
Rare case you end up in a situation like this. They don't really have crazy things like this happening all the time.
No,
But
man.
in the rare case you end up in a situation like this, be prepared and always act fast. Guillotine. The stands were packed. Families, fans, and journalists gathered shoulder to shoulder, watching the 24 hours of Le Mans. Cars from Mercedes, Jaguar, and Ferrari screamed down the straightaways, pushing limits that the track itself had never been designed to handle. Then came lap 35.
Yeah.
Mike Hawthorne darted toward the pits, braking hard in front of the Austin Healey driver.
For
Macklin
what?
swerved to avoid him, but in doing so, he moved directly into the path of Pierre Levey, who was going at over 120 miles per hour.
Oh man.
What happened next was unfortunately pure carnage. Levey's car struck Macklin's rear end and was launched into the air like a missile. The man's car literally started flying, and of course, it'd be aimed at nothing other than tightly packed crowds of bystanders enjoying their favorite cars racing on the track. The Mercedes would smash into the spectator in front of the grandstand, and on impact, it would immediately disintegrate. The car's heaviest components like the engine block, suspension, and radiator
Flew.
tore free and hurled into the crowd with
Oh,
the force of artillery shells,
Oh.
obliterating dozens on impact.
Oh my days.
However, the worst part was the hood. It was
Oh no, you man. Nah. Oh, bro, just imagine, yeah, picture it, yeah. It's a whole bunch of you, lot, yeah. In the space of, you can't even move. Let's be honest, you can't move. It's like little concerts. I don't know if you. I don't go concerts like that, but it's like concerts, yeah. And then shit explodes. People's body is exploding on you. There's blood on you. It's a bloodbath. Oh my god, bro. These deaths are crazy, man. And I'm telling you, there's even crazier shit. It's like, oh my days, bro. I don't wanna hear it.
sharp,
Suffering.
silver, and launched out of the car the fastest, making it form a spinning motion like a saw blade.
Yep.
The hood would fly into the crowd and sever the heads of multiple spectators
Hey.
watching in the stands. Survivors would later describe this scene as the hood decapitating tightly jammed spectators like a guillotine. By the time the smoke cleared,
Oh
at least
my
82 people
days.
were gone and hundreds more were injured.
82 man. I can't lie. I need to see this for myself. I'm not even gonna lie. What do you mean 82? How could that shit just, what a coincidence you get hit, bro. You get hit. You're just the most unluckiest person in history. You're there just watching your shit, and then you out of thousands of people just get hit. That's tough, man.
This event would later on become known as the 1955 Le Mans disaster, and it would remain the most catastrophic accident in
Oh, hell
racing
no.
history. A little fun fact
not even
about
gonna
this
type
event
that on Twitter.
is that the organisers wouldn't allow the race to stop. They'd ensure that the drivers kept competing so that the venue
What?
didn't ensue into a mass panic and block medical responders from being able to enter in. This event would be so shocking to the world at the time that multiple countries across Europe banned
Banned it,
motorsports
yeah.
altogether
That's
until
crazy.
safety standards could be improved. No matter how exciting or important something feels in the
Nah,
moment,
man.
it's never worth risking lives by ignoring safety.
I don't even know what to say.
One bad decision can hurt not just you, but everyone around you.
Everyone.
Don't speed, don't be distracted while driving, and always drive safely. With that being said, have a happy day.
Bro, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, man. What was the worst death? I can't lie. There was that one, there was this train one. Oh, I can't lie. It's out of the train one and the crowd one because those both are crazy. Like, what are the coincidence of you, man, getting hit? In the train, like, obviously the lady, she cooked, man. The auntie that cooked and parked in front of the train to get hit. That's fucking, yeah, that's mad, yeah. But in the train, what are the coincidence? You are getting struck by a pole from underneath the ground. You're just chilling, you're listening to music. Automatically, you get something in between your body, yeah? And there's fucking fire everywhere. That's one. Second one, you're in the crowd. You're just watching the show. A man them heavily crashed on the show, on the flipping racetrack. Things are flying towards you within split second. You don't even have time to react. Split seconds, your head is chopped off. I can't lie, it has to be the third one. I can't lie. Yeah, GG's, man. Enough rambling, bro. I hope you, man, enjoyed the video. If you liked it, drop a like. Comment down below. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later.